From This Corner with John Ball is brought to you by KNEO 91.7 The Word.
Good morning, my name is John Ball, and this is From This Corner. From This Corner does our very best to present really good things that are going on in Southwest Missouri and activities that the entire family could enjoy. So to that end, I have Curtis Gregory. Curtis Gregory is a park ranger for George Washington Carver National Monument. Thank you for being here, Curtis.
Thank you, John. Thank you for having us.
Hey, just like everybody else, there was a norm, then there was the pandemic, and there's going to be a new norm. Tell me what's going on at Carver.
Well, the park, the visitor center is closed right now due to the health situation, but our walking trail is open. Our walking trail is open every day, daily from 9 o'clock till 4:30, and the park grounds are open until 5. So visitors can still come out, take a walk around the 3/4 mile walking trail, still learn about George Washington Carver. We have wayside exhibits, and along the trail we have a historic house that is open as well, and so visitors can go inside and still learn about George Washington Carver, take a walk on the trail, and also get some recreation in as well.
Well, most doctors would tell you, rather than staying in a stuffy house and breathing the same air over and over and over, get outside, right?
Get outside, and it's beautiful at the park right now. We got the fall colors, the leaves are turning, and it's a beautiful day to just come out and maybe have a lunch or take a walk, bring the kids out and learn about Carver and again, get some recreation in.
Well, the programs are still going on, but they are programs you present will be outside, so you might want to bundle up.
Yes, you may want to bundle up. We are still offering programs every weekend. Normally they start about 1 o'clock on different subject matters pertaining to George Washington Carver. So we're, recommending maybe wearing a mask, and we'll do some social distancing, but we're still having those programs.
Well, one of the programs that piqued my interest had obviously to do with the blue moon that we saw this weekend, which is a phenomenon in itself. And on the 14th of November, George Washington Carver Monument is going to offer Wonders of the Night Sky. Tell us about that.
Yes, Wonders of the Night Sky is a program that we offer throughout the year, a couple times throughout the year. And it's a night sky program where our park rangers will take you out in the park, usually on the prairie grounds. They'll talk about the night sky. They'll talk about star stories, talk about constellations. So it's a really, really fun time, and you can learn about one of the rangers is going to actually tell a constellation story using George Washington Carver's life. So that'll be interesting. It's a good program. We get a lot of people that are really interested in the night sky. It is going to be on Saturday, November the 14th, but you have to make some reservations for that one. And we're taking reservations up until November the 8th. And all of our programs are free of charge.
Okay, now, you're only taking 50 people, right?
Correct.
So they can call 417-325-4151 and make those reservations, but they have to make those reservations by the 8th, right?
Have to make the reservations by the 8th.
And I understand that George Washington Carver Monument is the largest resource for night sky.
It's our largest natural resource for night sky. So it's where we're located. We're located in that rural setting, so there's not a lot of street lights, so you can actually get to see a lot of the stars and the constellations as well.
All right, moving on, there's going to be a few other programs, even though, like we said, they're going to be outside. One of them is going to be November 27th or 28th and 29th. What is that? It's called Inspiring Success of Mariah, Watkins, and Her Influence.
Okay, well, that program, that's a wonderful program to give the visitors a little bit more insight, a little bit more information on Mariah Watkins and her influence on George Washington Carver. Some of your listeners may know that when Carver left the farm, the Moses Carver farm, at the age of 12 or so, he went to Neosho. Mm-hmm. And in Neosho, he met a lady named Mariah Watkins. Mariah and Andrew Watkins lived next door to the school. And so Carver stayed with them for about a year or so, and she seemed to have a really, really big influence on his life. She taught him about herbs and plants. She introduced him to the black community, and she seemed to really spark his interest in faith as well.
Okay, and let's talk about that for just a minute. Come December, we're going to have a lot of different programs, and one of those is on December 19th and 20th, and the 26th and 27th, and it talks about Carver as a man of faith.
Yes, some of your visitors may know, or if they come out to the park, they'll learn about this program, and this program is talking about Carver and his faith, which we believe started on the Carver farm when he was a young child, and throughout his life, Carver was very spiritual. It was a part of his daily life, and so we want to share a little bit more with the visitors about that aspect of Carver's life.
Okay, well, as anything else, you all are making a lot of posts with this pandemic going on. You can't have programs inside, as we said earlier, but they can get on your Facebook. They can go to Facebook/George Washington Carver Monument and see all kinds of different posts, especially during the month of December. There's going to be some Christmas letters from Dr. Carver. There's going to be some other things that talk about just Christmas in the Ozarks, right?
Exactly. Normally, every year we have, in December, we have a holiday open house, which we like to show appreciation to the community. And this year, unfortunately, we'll not be able to celebrate it in-house. But what we're going to do is on our Facebook page, we're going to do a lot of informational posts about different things about the holiday season. We'll talk about Christmas in the Ozarks. We're going to highlight some of George Washington Carver's holiday Christmas letters, as well as his hand-painted Christmas cards that he would do. Carver would often paint Christmas cards and give them to visitors, and we're very fortunate some individuals gave them back to the National Park Service, donated them. So we're going to highlight some of those and some other holiday traditions around the world as well.
Well, we're talking with Curtis Gregory. Curtis Gregory is a park ranger at George Washington National Monument. George Washington National Monument is located at 5646 Carver Drive, Diamond, Missouri. How's the easiest way to get there?
The easiest way is if you're coming from Diamond. We're about 2 miles from Diamond, or about 13 miles from Joplin as well. So it's pretty easy to get to our monuments. It's very well marked.
Okay, and you're still having visitors all the time, right?
Still having visitors every day. As I said earlier, the visitor center is closed, but the park grounds are open. Visitors can come out and take a walk around the walking trail. Our walking trail is open until 4:30. We have restroom facilities that are open. You can come out and get a brochure. And we have a lot of visitors that like to come out and get the little passport stamp. We get visitors come around from all around the country, and they're interested in getting that passport stamp, so you can get your passport stamp.
Okay, so what we're telling you is that you can go to George Washington Carver Monument, go out into the prairie, get some exercise, breathe the fresh air, and learn more about Dr. Carver. But once again, November the 14th, Wonders of the Night Sky. Now, if you want to be involved in that, you call 417-325-4151 to make reservations, and they have to be made by November the 8th. But a great opportunity for you and your family to go out, get some exercise, get a little bit of education on Dr. Carver, because he was very influential in this area, and we're grateful for the opportunity that we have. Curtis, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me, and I hope we get lots of visitors that will come out to the park.
Great.